Hey, welcome to worshiptutorials.com. In this video, we're going to learn how to play the song The Blessing by Elevation Worship. Kari Jobe, Cody Carnes. It's got a few other writers on it as well, but what a great song, and it comes straight out of the Bible. This is the priestly blessing from the Old Testament that God basically gives over the people. And so it's put into music, into song form, and then we can sing it over one another in our churches as well, and it's really easy to play. So before we get into this song, it is worth talking about what key you do this in, because the album recording is in the key of B, and it's really positioned as a duet between male and female. And if you play this in B, if you think about it, the Lord bless you, that's really high. Cody Carnes has a very high, he has a big range, and so he can sing way high. He can sing up there, the Lord bless you and keep you, and sing soft, and then, I mean, I can kind of do it too, but I'm sort of falsettoing it a little bit. It's not really where it feels good in my range. But then when Kari Jobe comes in for the female version of it, she's coming in kind of low, but then she builds it high. So what they've done really is put this kind of right in between where I would think typically a male would sing this song or a female would sing this song. So for the song video I did, I obviously didn't do it as a duet. It was just me. I did it in the key of G. Lord bless you. And it's a lot easier to sing all the way through as a male vocal. If you wanted to do it a female vocal, you could try B, but you could also try like key of C or D or E, somewhere in there. That might work well for you. I'm going to teach you how to play it in the key of G. And if you want to play along to the album, all you'd have to do is put your capo on the 4th fret. And there you are. If you want to do it like that as a duet. But as a male vocal, good luck to you if you're doing it in B. It's high, Lord bless you. But that's the key we're doing it in today, key of G. There are really just 4 chords, G, C, E minor, and D. Now there is a G over B in this song as well, and to play that, you would just play your G, and then don't play the low E string. So that B is the base of the chord. Okay, you can use it to walk up and down. And I think that's it, just G, C, D, E minor, G over B. You can also play your G like this. It would be like a G major. Well, these are both G major. You can play your C this way, rather than this C suspended 2 thing. And then usually I play a D like this D suspended 2nd. You can play any of those chord voicings that you want. All right, so strumming pattern. This is a pretty slow song. This is your basic pattern. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. So there are links below in this video to go to worship tutorials where you can see our playthrough, acoustic playthrough video of this song, where you can see chord charts for this song. I think in every key are available there. All the resources we have, strumming patterns written out. I'm going to show you kind of like what I did in the acoustic video. So this can be, especially if you're playing this on acoustic, this can be a long, sort of monotonous song. And so you have to really sort of switch things up, vary things up a little bit. So in that video, I kind of just did this. The Lord bless you. Just did this finger picking thing. Okay, so you can do that, or you can just, the Lord bless you. But basically, you don't want to come out of the gate like that, because then you don't really have anywhere to go. But it's really simple. If you want to play an intro, it would be the same as the verse progression. It would be G, C, G over B, D. Okay? So G, the Lord bless you. C, and keep you. G over B, make his face shine. D upon you, and be gracious to you. And then you hit the E minor. The Lord turn his C, face toward you, G over B, and D, give you G, peace. I'll sing that on top of it, show you how it goes. I am going to strum a little bit in this case, just to show you how that would go when you start strumming it, because you basically repeat this first verse a couple times, okay? The Lord bless you and keep you, make his face shine upon you, be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace. Okay? And you do it again. The Lord bless you and keep you and give you peace. If you want sort of a turnaround between those two verses, it would just be G. You can play a G suspended. Back in. So the chorus that comes after the verse, or you could think of it as like a refrain, it's E minor. You sing amen over this to C. Amen, G. Amen, D. It's pretty simple. Just E minor to C to G to D. So it goes like this coming out of the verse. And give you peace. Here it is. E minor. Amen. 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 Sing it again. Amen. 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 And from here you can do one of a couple things. So the album version, the live version of this song, if you've seen it, you know it's really long and they go back in and out of sections. Really, there's just the verse section, then there's that chorus or refrain section, and then you get to the bridge section, which is probably, you know, the one that everyone really knows from the song, May His Favor Be Upon You. And before you hit that, there's an interlude, sort of musical, a solo instrumental section. And the chord progression in this is the same as the chorus or the refrain, the same as the musical interlude, the same as the bridge. You're playing this a lot. It's this E minor for a whole measure, C for a whole measure, G for a whole measure, D. So then the bridge, may his favor be upon you in a C, 1,000 generations, and your family, G, and their children, and their children, and their children. Then you repeat that. So you sing that again, may his favor be upon you, and then you go E minor, may his presence go before you, C and behind you, and beside you, all around you, and within you. He is with you, D. He is with you in the E minor morning, in the evening, in the C you're coming, and you're going, G and you're weeping and rejoicing. He is for you. He is for you. Then there's a tag. The chords don't change though. He is for you. 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 Now, there's a lot of repetition in this song, and I'm going to go on a little side journey with you here. A lot of people knock worship songs because they say or modern worship songs because they say they're very repetitive. Repetition is used in the Bible all the time. And in fact, anytime you see things repeated in the Bible, I've been taught this and it's true. You need to take note of things that are repeated because they're important. There are psalms that the same line is in the, I forget which one it is, but there is one in particular I'm thinking of that the same line is repeated in the psalm over and over and over and over again. So you could argue repetition is biblical, and you could argue that what is repeated is important. And I think it works in this song as well. He is for you, he is for you. That's something that we as God's people need to hear and sing and proclaim. over and over and over again, that our God is for us, especially when we go through difficult times, which I know many of us are going through difficult times right now. So that is my response to the preemptive response to this song is so repetitive. It's important, okay? There's a reason. So that's how that whole section goes. Now it's a long section. If you do it like in the album recording, you're gonna be sitting in the bridge section for a long time. So you want to build intensity in your vocal, in your playing, musically, everything. You want there to be a build. This is like a long, drawn out build in this song. Otherwise, it's gonna be pretty boring, okay? It's gonna sound, the repetition thing is gonna get old, okay? So I'll kind of play through this and show you, or you can watch in the video. I'm not gonna try and get as into it right now, because as you've heard, vocally, I'm not really feeling great today. So, but you can watch the video and see how I did it sort of from an acoustic standpoint, but I'll play through this and show you how it goes. I'm not gonna hit each section as many times as they do. I'm just gonna sing it sort of all the way through, singing all the words. It goes like this. When you come into it, you might wanna drop like this. May His favor be upon you and 1,000 generations, and your family, and your children, their children, their children. May His favor be upon you and 1,000 generations, and your family, and their children, and their children, and their children. May His presence go before you, and behind you, and beside you, all around you, within you. He is with you, He is with you in the morning, in the evening, in your coming and your going, in your weeping and rejoicing. He is for you, 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 He is for you. Chorus. Amen. 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 That's how you could kind of put the whole thing together. And from there, you can sing the chorus and end it on the chorus. You can sing the chorus, go back into the verse, the refrain. However you want to do it, you can read the room and go where the Spirit leads you. But that's it. Really simple song, The Blessing, just a few chords, basically 3 different song sections, almost just 2 different chord progressions, and put this whole thing together. And it can be a pretty powerful song, I think, for your church. I know for me personally, just personal times of worship, this is a good one. I've really enjoyed hearing the song, learning how to play this song, playing this song. I hope this has been helpful to you. Again, links below to get all the resources that we have available for this one. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.